welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is the wonderfully named Majestic Spoon, part of the Havoc community, driving the French TS7 premium light tank, the AMX 1357. Another tank that they said wouldn't be sold again after it was released as a games final special, but they did the other week, and it's a damn good little lightweight tank. I really enjoy this one myself. I've got the grand final version, so I can't complain about other people having it. So he's on an assault game on Siegfried Line. Took an unfortunate shell there from Jumbo out there somewhere. Luckily, it appears to have only been an an AP shell. If it had been HE, it might have been a little bit more problematic. So he's trying to do the job of spotting as much as he can early doors. That's kind of what a light tank's got to try and do to show what your team is facing. Ooh, crikey, that AMX has gone balls deep. Oh, no, it's not an AMX, it's a VK. And that's what this tank is wonderful for. Look at the rate of fire of this gun. It reloads a shell every second. In fact, it reloads so quickly that you can outshoot your accuracy. So your accuracy is lower than your aim time. So you sometimes have to wait for the gun to aim before you can fire. Not because the shell's not loaded, because it is, but because you need to wait for that aim to come in, otherwise it can spray the shells all over, particularly at distance. It's obviously a 57mm, which means it has pretty reasonable pen, but pretty lousy alpha. So it's rate of fire that matters, but it's nice and accurate when you aim it in. Nice shot there, taking down his opposite number. The enemy counter-attack down here on the flank has rather stalled everything. There's only the Jumbo on his team. The Jagdpanzer has pulled back, and a couple of artillery. There comes another lightweight tank. Lots of lights in this game. So Magic Spoon decides discretion is a better part of valor, mainly because of that Jumbo at the back there that's firing at him. That's one of the problems with the assault games. You're so reliant on your team, more than any other game in World of Tanks. You need your team to perform, and the enemy team is probably having kittens as well. When why were they attacking? I mean, it's a defensive game. Earn the right to attack is always my motto on this one. Once you've got the enemy team banged to rights and you know it's pretty secure, then by all means go counter-attacking and see what more damage you can do. It's only 10 minutes each way, so it's not 10 minutes each way, sound like a football now. It's 10 minutes of gameplay rather than 15 with a standard game. So, you know, I think people panic. It's like, I can't do my damage, I need to do my damage. It's like some crack addict, damage addict. But you need to earn the right to counter-attack, otherwise you can throw a game. The enemy team's in a bit of trouble here. Look at that gun. 1 second reload. Bang, bang, bang. It's got one of the fastest rate of fires of any tanks in the game. And just to reload a clip is only, what, about 34 seconds, something like that. So it's not awful by any means at all. That IS, he was a bit unfortunate not to be able to get another shot on him. He'd run out of shells. IS is looking for him. Team's losing 5-6, but you know, that's no problem at all. Well, actually it's 5-7 now. There's a lot of low health enemy out there. Let's see, he's trying to line up that IS. I'm not having much joy at the moment. So let's break up, head somewhere different, see whether you can get a different angle. IS is down, that's good. That Jagdpanzer 4 took him down. Ooh, there's a Nashorn. Bang, 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 bang. Takes a shot from the Nashorn, a little unnecessary, but takes the Nashorn out. 1500 damage. Now he's off to the races, reloading as he goes. This thing is, it's fairly stealthy. It's not monumentally stealthy, but it's fairly stealthy, and it's got that absolutely awesome gun. I really like it. It's not quite as frenetically crazy driving around as some of the light tanks are, but it's still got enough top speed to be effective, and the acceleration is very, very good as well. So I think it's a really good all-round light tank, and just that gun is just mwah, beautiful, beautiful. It's reloaded, full magazine again, 10 shells, hunting down that artillery that you saw here a minute ago. Where's he gone? Hope you don't come around the corner and come face to face with the artillery. No sign of him yet. Don't want to give away your position. Ah, there he is. Boom, boom, boom. Takes him down. Oh, a KV-3. Statistically a worst heavy tank at tier 7. But still got enough armour to bounce at least half of the shells we fired at him there, which is a real shame. 3 kills in the bag, nearly 2,000 damage. It's been a good game so far. He was top tier. It was a tier 7 game, so he was one of the chosen 3? Yeah, 3. So, you know, in some ways that puts more pressure on a light player, I think. You have to then play more like a proper tank rather than a light tank. Oh, and this is just bliss. That tank had nowhere to go and really just sort of almost shrugged his shoulders and gave up. Look at that drive-by kill. Beautifully done. Well, I didn't actually drive-by kill him. He drove by, wounded him severely. 2,500 damage. Can he come round and have another go at the Jagdpanzer 4? Will the Jagdpanzer 4 be paying attention? You can take a hit from him, which is lucky because he's gonna. Oh, I thought he was gonna have to. No. Oh, now this. The Su-100 is a different kettle of fish. That thing has got a wicked gun. Don't really want to take a hit from him unless we can help it. But he spotted that Su, which meant somebody else gave a good smack into him. Come round the back way. Su's down. It's only the T-43. Nice show-off spin. Come back the other way where they might not be expecting you. Can he finish him off here? He's loaded a premium clip. He's only got 3 regular shells left, so I can sort of understand that. Plus it's the end of the game and you want to get that last bit of damage before it's all over. Chasing down the T-43. Can he get around the Jaxi? T-43 is worried about our T-34. 1, 2, 3, 4. Couldn't quite finish him. Couldn't finish the whole clip. I mean, he's only got 2 shells left. This isn't enough to kill him, but it is enough to do a bit more damage if he can get a shell on him. Gone for the reload. Artillery raining in. Come on, we want this kill. We want this kill, don't we, boys and girls? First shell misses. First shell misses, bounces. Second bounces. Of course, 2 shells off his arse, and they bounce, and then somebody else gets the kill. Isn't that always the way? What a cracking game. Really good. That was really unfortunate at the end there. He should really have had the Top Gun as well as the Ace Tanker, but it was still a heck of a good game in that wonderful little French premium light tank. Got the Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and High Caliber. Finished up, of course, top of his team. 3,145 damage, 5 kills, 1474 base XP, fired 47 shots. I mean, just the rapidity of those shells is just ridiculous. Hit 41 times, penned 36 times for that 3,100 damage. Took 2 hits himself, both of which penned because he's a light tank. Only 627 assistance damage. But it was more of an engagement game than an actual spotting game, mainly because there were so many light tanks and how aggressive their light tanks were. 93,000 credits with the boost he was obviously running. Even though he fired some premium, he did end up making 65,000 profit, which is pretty darn good. And whatever, 3,206 XP for his crew. So nice game. nice illustration of how effective that AMX 1357 is. I've got the grand final version. This is identical in every other way, apart from the fact you don't have the compulsory camo on it, but it's still a very, very good tank. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom signing out.